Okay, guys, so while we're on the topic, I kind of wanted to share more information, more in depth information on this situation. You know, how people's girlfriends get jealous of me even though I'm being normal, right? And they start all this drama. So we'll get a little deeper into it because I actually like have a lot of knowledge. I am very knowledgeable, very wise. It's also Chinese New Year, Year of the Snake. So um, it represents wisdom. Wisdom. They also have like hypnotization abilities, like hypnotize. Anyways, so let's get into this wisdom right here. Let's get into a little deeper knowledge because I feel like we could learn something from this, or I could teach something from this. So these are the type of people, those people who are getting like drama and like weird about like a regular person. Oh, my boyfriend this and my boyfriend that. Like, okay, listen. Those are the type of people to make fun of other people for being single. Like, oh, well, you don't have a relationship like us, and you're jealous, and you're sad, and you're desperate, and you're lonely. So, here's the thing with that. A lot of spiritual people like myself, we are alone. You can if you've been in the spiritual community for a while, it's like common knowledge where I'm from, where the spiritual community, it's common knowledge like you need to protect your energy. Like a lot of spiritual people are alone, and there's a few different reasons for this. So the reason why you're alone is to protect yourself from other people's bad energy. When you are a person of the light, it's really easy for other people around you who do not have the practice for them to be possessed and then attack you. It's really easy because they don't have their crystals, they do not cleanse their energy, they do not meditate, they do not have their third eye open. So it's very easy for those people around you to get possessed by demons and start to ruin your life and attack you. So that's why a lot of spiritual people are, yes, alone. I know on the outside it looks like you're, oh, sad, lonely, desperate, but that's not the case at all. It's for my own protection. Because if you think about it, the spiritual community is only like a group of people, but it's not everybody. I've seen a lot of people who are my age who are into the same things. People, like, okay, let's think about it like when you're in school in class. Like when you're in school in the same grade as all these other people, only like a few people in that grade are going to have their third eye open or have done the work to do that. And all the rest of the kids in your class, all the rest of the kids in your grade, they don't know anything about this. They have no idea. So, yeah, I thought that was really thoughtful to think about that for a minute. How many of those kids really have their third eye open? All the other kids in your grade, in your class, how many of them actually have it open like you? Probably not a lot of them. Probably maybe like one or two, but the rest of the whole grade, like 60 kids, 70 kids, 100 kids, they don't know what is happening, and they would be more willing to come and attack you. That's why people with their eyes open, they are alone. Um, Another reason why I'm alone and that I tend to be very trained and secure in my own company. Another reason is that your spirit gets judged by itself. So it's not exactly bad that a spiritual person would be alone. It's not bad. Yes, it would be useful. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Relationships are really, really useful. It's a tool. It's nice. It's good. It's great. But for a spiritual person like me, it's very, very, very difficult to find other people with their eyes open who actually understand what this all is and how to cleanse their energy and make sure they don't get possessed so that we don't attack each other. It's very hard to find those people because there's only a few people out there amongst all these millions of people in society that actually are trained in this way. And I really wish more people would do it, but you know, all the skepticism, like, oh, well, I'm skeptical, or this isn't real, or that sounds fake. It's always like that. It's always like that. But if those people just actually tried it for themselves, and then they would realize, yes, it's everything is real, everything works, everything is very real. But they're just trapped in this like thing where, oh, that's not real, that sounds like a joke, oh haha, I'll put crystals up my butt. That was a meme. That was a meme. I'll put crystals up my butt, and people are like, oh, ha ha ha, yeah, that stuff isn't real anyways. So we're having a bit of this problem where only like 5 kids in the class have their third eye open, and the other 60, 100 kids in the grade, um, they don't believe it at all. And they get possessed, they start fighting each other, whatever, right? Because it's not real and that sounds fake. Oh, I wish society would get past that part because it's so powerful, it's so useful. It's genuinely like a tool. You know, it's useful. It's good. It brings you good things. It brings good things into your life. But I don't know, people just reject it so hard. And then, oh yeah, and then they're like, oh, energy working is magic. Oh, I'm not Harry Potter. Harry Potter isn't real. I've heard it all. We've always heard it. We always hear the damn story. We always hear it. We always hear it. And then those same people who are like, oh, I'm not Harry Potter or whatever. Those same people, they start running into drama. They start running into fights. They let bad energies affect them. They let bad, dark energies negatively affect their lives, and now they're a victim, and now they're having a horrible time. You know? So, anyways, back to the topic. The reason why spiritual people are alone, to A, protect themselves from other people, and B, your spirit gets judged by yourself. So, if you think about it this way, when you go into meditation, you cleanse your own chakras, right? I meditate on my chakras, but that's my own chakra. I don't meditate other people's chakras for them. You meditate on your own chakra. You can't meditate for somebody else. Another reason is that your spirit gets judged by yourself, yes. Um, so there's also a meditation for astral projection where you can leave your body, and that's you leaving your own body. You don't get to bring your friend. You don't get to bring your friends. You don't get to bring your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever. You don't get to bring people with you. You're kind of just in there by yourself. If you like think about it that way, I think you might, when you are in projection, you might see other people in there, but that is your own spirit leaving your own body. I don't get to be like, oh, we can go together. Like, you know, you might see other people while you're in there. Like, I don't know how that works. I haven't done it myself because I want to, but anyways, which is like interesting. I don't know if you actually can do that. But anyways, the point is, that's actually kind of interesting. But the point is, you will see other people in there, but okay, when you die, your spirit is like basically floating in space by itself. Okay, this is what I'm saying. When you pass on, your spirit's probably just going to be floating in space by itself. So it's like fine. Yeah, don't get me wrong, like relationships are great, but I don't know why people would act like I would be so desperate or that I need them when I know perfectly fine that I'm good. Yeah, it's a little boring, but I'm not desperate. I understand that my own spirit is in my own. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry if that thing about astral projection was confusing. I would love to do it myself, though. I want to do that myself. I think in astral projection, you get to see other beings from other planes. Yeah, maybe. There's a book on it. I haven't read it. Excuse me. But yeah, a lot of spiritual people are alone to protect their own energies. I mean, like, it's pretty simple. It's to not overcomplicate things. Okay, astral projection is complicated, but not to overcomplicate things, but we're basically just alone to protect our own energy anyways. It's not like, oh, you don't have a relationship, that's a sick burn. Oh, burn. Like, nah, dude. Like, I stay away from people because I don't want their problems. You stay away from people because you don't want their problems. And for someone like me, they need to be spiritually trained or at least willing to do it the right way. I've had people who I've had people who try to hit on me and be like, "Oh, well, you can spiritually train me and you can show me all the things that you're doing." And then they want to go and not do it the right way, which is incredibly frustrating. Like, "Oh, you can show me how to do it," but they don't want to do it the correct way. And then they just start getting mad and frustrated that they can't like do it right. And then they start saying it's a scam, it's a scam. It's not. So I kind of just avoid that altogether. It's like, yeah, I can train you, but you are going to be so difficult to teach. Like, some people are completely unteachable. Yeah, but that's okay. But I know good and well if I let untrained people into my energy, if that person's not cleansed, if that person is not meditated, then their energy can negatively impact me. So it's not like a burn that I would be alone. It's like actually smart. It's actually really smart to be doing that. I don't want to take on other people's bad karma. It's smart. It's actually really smart to do that. Yeah, you can take on other people's energy if they don't know what they're doing. And I'm just hoping and praying for the day that, okay, here's the thing. I know this sounds like really sad. I've also had some spiritual people tell me that sometimes you may not meet your divine counterpart, your twin flame, your soulmate, whatever. Sometimes people may never find that, which is really sad, but I still have hope. I still have hope. That's like really like sad for me to think about, but at the end of the day, I'm like, we're kind of chill. We're kind of chill. I enjoy being in my own company. I don't mind. I have plenty of hobbies. Here's the thing. It's like, yeah, I can sit here and meditate. I'll be fine. You know, I have hobbies. I can do whatever. I can get creative. I can make music. I can make art. I can do whatever, right? Whatever. I can play games. I can play video games. It's not a big deal at all. But people like that, people like those, like, oh, you don't have a relationship, you're sad and lonely because no one likes you. That's not really the case. They don't, they, they're very codependent. It's very important for spiritual people to be very independent. You know, it's good for you to be independent. Yeah. So, yeah, they're like, oh, no one likes you. Like, yeah, you're unlikable, which is not true. Actually, it's them who is unlikable, and I am keeping myself safe because my energy is clean. I'm meditated. I have my incense. I have whatever. I have my sage, my crystals, whatever. I'm clean. I have good karma. I'm clean. Now, why would I want some dirty person walking up into my energy if why would it be bad that I would be unlikable and alone? Okay. Yeah, none of that makes sense. I had a thought right there, but I think I lost it. But whatever, 1414. I saw that. 149. Okay, yeah. All right, all right. Bye. I hope that helped you.